Okay, so this is a today recap and what I learned. So coming into today, I had this balance area marked out, and it honestly was basically the balance area for today. As you can see, it's pretty clear balance area, and I think honestly this up here is going to be one balance area. And so I had this extreme marked out, and I had this, which I thought was the extreme. I said extreme of the balance area. The volume taper should smooth out on a return to this level. So I was talking about this right here. I thought it would, be a little bit smoother, not quite a drop off. But what I did learn is that the more recent levels that have reactions, like the more recent reactions, are better. So here we had one at 2 o'clock basically the day before, and then at 9:27 that should have been I got on quite a little bit late because of my alarm was quiet. Whatever. I got on late, and so I saw this. I still had this extreme. I thought it would play out nice, and then I have it on a recording. I saw this level because I saw this played out, and I was like, oh, it's right on the edge of balance. So those were really the two levels for today that price moved off of. And then this one up here was pretty clear extreme and good. It had low volume, tested so many times, sellers reacted nicely off of it. I did try, and my mistake here was I think I should start waiting till I'd say 9:45 or 10ish, because I took a trade at 9:40 something, and I think it's just perhaps too soon. I'm not experienced in the open yet too much, so I think it was just too much volatility for me. But I had the right idea. I was shorting here and gonna target lower, and I waited for the rebid, so price reacted off the level, and I was focused on waiting for a proper rebid, and I saw this was our rebid, and then I saw what I saw and entered here, and then I think the volatility just got me, and yeah, I mean, if I waited till 9:40, I would have seen entry again and rebid, but it's still, I mean, I don't quite understand this right here. All I can account it to right now is volatility off open. So I'll just delete that. Then price I saw was coming down pretty fast towards towards my level, and I saw we reacted off this level, and so I was starting to pay attention to it. I was like, maybe this one is too far, maybe it's not the right one, and it was off. It was at view up -2 deviation, so that was another confluence, and I saw, so here's my level, here's how it'll play now. I saw this, test of that level. At first I didn't have this level right, I had it like a line at 295, and then I marked it out properly and saw, oh hey, This is a test and rebid. So yeah, that was a trade I could have caught. These were probably where I would enter. 30 points right there. Yeah. Good moves, and then all the way until about 11. I tried taking some shorts off here, but I wasn't sure about them because, and really that's something I struggle with, is confidence in the trades. I saw price was slowly building value up, and then here on this leg to leg profile I saw volume it wasn't tapering at the level, it was just building solid like that almost. And so I tried shorting it, but stopped out obviously, and then I was somewhat confident, well, I was believing that it would go further into further balance area or something like that, and I was like, okay, a break and retest set up, so I waited for the break, and here is the perfect retest. 11, 18, and so I was in a not the best trading state right here mentally, because I had just taken a bunch of losses, even though my ideas were right, which I realized later, so I wasn't too bummed later. And here I entered off the rebid at about 461 at 461, not the same time, but, and yeah, I guess this entry point kind of got retested, and then I exited probably right there. I just wasn't confident after all those losses, and I saw there was a high at 496 that I had planned on targeting, but I just wasn't confident, and bam, 496 got smashed, and then so after the rebid, it 104 points. Just a very good trade, and could have caught there. Just wasn't confident. It was simple stuff that I knew, but after all that, I just wasn't feeling like taking another loss, and just flattened the trade, canceled it all, and yeah, so that's my recap for the day. And you know, here this extreme still holds pretty well, honestly, as the extreme of this balance area. I think it will. At 12 o'clock retest, I mean, if I go to 12. Rebid right there. It's pretty. I mean, I think I know more than I'm confident to execute on. That's my problem. Just not confident, and mostly because I took on FOMO trades and not on my levels. But I mean, today I stuck to my levels. I'm actually pretty happy. I didn't take a long here because I was hoping for it to stick to my level, and I was like, alright, if it doesn't come to my level, I'm not going to chase it, so that's pretty good. Here, stuck to my level as well. Proper rebid. I think if it wasn't that volatility, because you see here, rebid, and the rebid there. Proper volatility, or well, not open volatility, would have been good. here. I was just confused. I mean, I saw value building, wasn't sure. I stuck to the level, and here, stuck to the level. I just gotta be more confident, yeah. And I mean, here on the TPO, here's the level. It was my level here. It was the level that got played out. As we can see, it just earlier. And this level, I think it stuck out to me because it was more of an extreme. But this level is more recent, so I gotta just pay attention to the more recent extremes of balance. Yeah, but it's still a pretty clear value or high and extreme of the balance area. Still a solid volume taper, and I think value's just building higher. So that's my recap. I need to still stick to my levels. Definitely, I'm honestly content about that I stuck to my levels. So I need to keep doing that. And I think over time, just building confidence and experience. And I think, yeah, it'll come eventually. I mean, I've got the levels down. It's just execution, confidence. Execution and confidence for me, man. I saw the balance area. Didn't see that extreme. Saw this one. And yeah, confidence and execution.